I don't know if you caught us in our last video where we made a needle felted mother hen. Well, today we're going to make her baby chicks. They're super tiny, so they felt up quickly. They're quite simple to make, and I think you're going to love them. All you're going to need for this project is a felting mat with a cover if you choose, a felting needle, and some wool roving. We've got black, orange, yellow, and white. You're not going to need the red, that was for the mother hen. If you'd like the links for specific supplies, you can find that in the description below. So before we get started, welcome to our channel. My name is Joanna, and together with my children, we share our homeschool handicraft lessons with you. Handicrafts are useful arts, crafts, and skills. And in our family, that's what brings us joy. So hit that subscribe button and come along for the ride. We're going to take away the frustrations and feelings of overwhelm from your crafting experience and help you find joy and creativity. Now let's get started. Pull off a small piece of wool from your ball of undyed wool and roll it up into a ball. This is going to be the base for the chick's body. We're going to be shaping it into an egg shape. Keep your oval tightly balled together and begin the needle felting process using your felting mat, cover, and felting needle. Keep moving and rotating your ball regularly to keep it from sticking to the cover and to keep it round. If you find your little egg shape is too small, you may need to add some more wool as you go. Just wrap the wool roving around your egg shape and continue to felt it until you're happy with the shape and size. Our next step is to add the yellow feathers. Grab a small amount of yellow wool and wrap it around your egg shape. Holding it tightly in place, begin to felt the yellow into the white base. Add more yellow as needed until the white is completely covered. You'll know that you're done when it's smooth, like this. Our next step is to make the little wings. You could felt these individually first on your mat and then felt them into your chick's body, or you can simply fold some of the yellow roving and felt it directly into the chick's body. In order to get the three-dimensional look, angle your felting needle when creating the edges of the wings. As you can see Lucy doing here, once completing one wing, she wrapped the wool around the chick's body and folded the other end of the wool to create the second wing. Then she felted the back of the chick, removing any sign of the wrapped around wool. The next step is to make a tiny little tail. We're adding a tail for two reasons. One is it's just cute, and two, it actually helps the chick stand upright. So again, pull off a small piece of yellow wool, wrap it up into a ball, and start felting it on the felting mat. We're going to try to shape a tiny triangle initially, but don't worry if it isn't perfect. We can always trim it with our scissors. We left a piece of unfelted wool to use as we felted the tail to the body. You want it sticking out just a little bit to use as a balance. We're next going to make the beak. Pinch off a small piece of orange wool. Wrap it up in your fingers and then start felting it on the mat. We're going to make a flat piece, which we'll trim with scissors. Once it's felted and trimmed to the size that you like, you're going to felt it into your chick. Just hold it in place and felt along the top of the beak. Then holding the beak at a 90-degree angle to the body, felt on the underside of the beak. The next step is to make the eyes. Get a tiny bit of black wool, twist it, and begin felting it where you would like the eyes to be. Don't start too small because they will become smaller as you felt. You can cut the remaining wool off when you feel like the eye is the right size. Then repeat the process for the second eye. Now optionally, you can add some rosy cheeks to our little chick. Just loosely ball up a very small amount of light pink and felt it onto the cheeks. And that's it. Of course, these little chicks were so cute we couldn't stop at one, so we made 3 of them. And now we have an adorable little family. Thanks so much for joining us for this needle felting project. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and we'll be sure to get back to you. And be sure to hit the notification bell so you're aware of our next project. We're going to be making more and more detailed felt sculptures, and we'd love to have you along for the ride. We'll see you there. Bye.